West Bromwich family's living hell caused by astronomical stench of cat poo and urine. Something went wrong, please try again later. Neighbors locked in a bitter battle with a cat hoarder whose filthy garden is swamped with an astronomical stench of poo and urine have spoken out about their never-ending nightmare. Neighbors told the court that they have up to 20 cats roaming around Patricia Bennett's disheveled garden, leaving foul-smelling excrement, sick and puddles of urine wherever they go. The horrendous mess smells so bad that it even stops one neighbor from opening any windows or stepping into their garden. Now, families say the neighbors' love of cats has caused them to become fed up. It comes after the 62-year-old black country woman was fined for repeatedly ignoring court orders to clean up her shabby garden and rid it of the awful stink. Pensioner Janet Bradley said the felines have ripped up her grass and even ruined her husband's vegetable patch at her home in Gladstone Street, West Bromwich. Read more. Whittington villagers speak of shock as woman found dead close to army barracks. They say they were forced to re-turf their back garden twice after the cats ruined it before the couple admitted defeat and switched to artificial grass. She told Black Counterlive that the overpowering smell of poo and urine is so dreadful in the summer that she cannot bear to sit in her garden. She has had to skip hosting family barbecues and claimed the stench has exacerbated health conditions including chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. Her great-grandchildren are also forced to cut short their outdoor playtime as the heat causes the ammonia-like smell to worsen during the hotter months. Great-grandmother of 6 Ms. Bradley said, "It's horrendous. It's never going to end for me. I suffer with bad health. With the smell, my COPD has got worse. It's been a nightmare. She never cleans it up, it's a mess. The smell is atrocious in the summer. We can't have the windows open. It makes me feel really ill." She added, "I haven't been able to use my back garden. We bought a barbecue 3 years ago and we haven't been able to use it. My husband worked hard on the garden and we spent a lot of money on it and it is heartbreaking not to be able to enjoy it. Sometimes it gets me down, especially in the summer. I have said either she goes or I will go. But I don't want to move from here. I'm 70 next week, I'm too old to move again." Ms. Bradley, who lives with 66-year-old husband Paul, said she is constantly cleaning up poo, urine and sick left by the cats. Ms. Bradley told the court that the sickening smell from Bennett's garden also stopped her from getting some much-needed fresh air when she was shielding during the coronavirus pandemic. She said, "I wanted to sit in my garden because I couldn't get out of the house. We still worry now about everything going on. It was terrible, I just got down because I was stuck in the house. I felt trapped in my own house." The pong also seeps into the couple's living room through an air vent that sits above a horrific unclean cat house in Bennett's chaotic garden, which is packed with overgrown weeds and upside-down plant pots. The couple claims to have tried to speak to Bennett about the ongoing issue, but no longer have any contact with their neighbor. It's left them having sleepless nights and they worry each morning about what mess the cats have left behind. Ms. Bradley added, "We were afraid to get up the next morning and see the damage the cats had done in the garden. We get fed up with it. I don't think she will ever sort it out. I think this will go on. There will be no end." Read more. Cannock man caught with £10,000 drugs cache locked up. Read more. 4 arrested after machete-wielding robbers raid Dudley Co-op Travel. It is upsetting. It's such a horrible way to live. To me, she's selfish, she doesn't think of the neighbors or our health, that's my impression now. It's like a nightmare we are not waking up from. Read more. Rowley Regis firm fined after Villa fan Mitchell Pountney crushed in horrific forklift tragedy. Read more. 3 trapped after car careers off-road and dramatically flips over in Bridgnorth. Dudley Magistrates Court heard Bennett, who did not turn up for her hearing on February 16, has a history of burying her head in the sand. She failed to comply with warnings from Sandwell Council and landed in court for ignoring a community protection notice ordering her to remove all animal feces and rubbish. Council officers have also been unable to inspect the property as they cannot get in touch with Bennett. Ms. Kumar, representing the council, said, "The council received complaints from other local residents about the poor condition of her rear garden, but in particular, the mess and smell. She cares for and feeds other cats that don't necessarily belong to her from the local area. She repeatedly refuses to clear up after the numerous cats, and that's what results in the unpleasant odor. It appears that no effort has been made to clear up the garden or rid the garden of cat urine and excrement. Numerous efforts have been made to contact Ms. Bennett. Bennett was convicted in her absence of 3 counts of failing to comply with a community protection notice on May 19, May 27 and November 3 last year. Magistrates fined her £600 and ordered her to pay £1,140 costs, as well as a £34 victim surcharge. Bennett did not respond to Black Counterlive's request for comment. Read more. Tim Hortons sparks fury after muddling up these two West Midlands locations. Stay abreast with the very latest from the region with our Black Country email updates. Watch. Moment Boeing Chinook takes off in Wolverhampton as witness thought it was to do with Ukraine.